Well, hi guys, Glyn Morgan here at the International Conference of 2010 on sunny Gold Coast. Well, I've got Mike Walsh with me today, and you need to know we've just heard a fantastic session on Mike around where he sees probably engagement, connection, and generally, I suppose, technology in some ways going. Well, Mike, thank you so much for coming along. Fantastic.
Excellent.
Really appreciate it. This is a little blog post we're going to put up for all of our members and so on like that. You cover a number of key points. What are they really around what you're going to be doing right now?
Well, I think the real challenge when you look at the future is to not get caught up in the latest gadgets and technology, but to really focus on how your own customers and consumers are changing their behavior. So today we spoke about 5 key points. The first was, of course, was to see the future, you have to understand your own kids. I call them the naturals. And they're the generation that have just grown up really with the web. And you can already see today how differently they think. The big news, of course, is that it's only going to be in a few years' time in 2012 when they're not going to be kids, but actually real live adults who are going to be buying their first property. And you have to be ready for that. The second idea that we spoke about was this idea of the power of content. Most people, when they look at Google, are trying to buy their way in on the top results. But if you really understand the way Google works, you'll understand that it's creating content, whether it's blog posts or videos, they're going to guarantee your maximum visibility and generate leads and future customers. The third idea, Glyn, that we talked about today was the power of connectivity and networks. So Facebook and Twitter might have seemed like toys a few years ago, but now they're absolutely tools. And the smart players in the real estate business are realizing you can build a powerful herd of loyal fans by being across all those networks. The fourth idea was the real future of the web is not the web at all, it's actually mobile. And if you look at the fast growth markets in China, Japan and Korea, you can already get a taste for a generation that have grown up with their first experience of the web being on their phone. So expect augmented reality and some new services that will transition us away from our screens to our phones. And finally, and most importantly, is when to act. And that's really the power of waves or innovation. And I think the summary here is that it's too late to wait till it's obvious. I mean, by the time that it's obvious how to make money from these new platforms, it's the beginning of a new monopoly. So the smart players are finding ways to act on today's disruptive technology with smart behavior.
Well, Mike, look, it's fantastic. And we've been trying for 18 months, and I know my manager, Peter Brewer, has been butting heads around how we get this thing to happen. It's so cool to hear someone just crystallise it down so well for us. For me, it is about getting into it right now, and I always say, you know, you only get one chance to be number one, and we have that chance to be number one right now. So it's about just having a go and getting inside of it. And look, if you're not at the conference, you missed a really good, a very good presentation by Mike. And mate, I can just say thank you so much again.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.